Welcome to this video on MADM Academy, where we're going to take a look at your customer's online journey. So your customer's online journey refers to the steps that people take as they interact with your business and move from being somebody who has probably never heard of your business through to purchasing from you, right all the way then to becoming a satisfied customer where they'll happily and enthusiastically recommend and refer you to other people online. So let's take a little local business example. So let's think about a gardening business, for instance. Let's take a customer who knows that they need to have some landscape gardening work done in their garden. They open up Google, they search local gardening service near me, and then up pops this local business's Google My Business page. That is really the first interaction that that customer has. So that's the beginning really of the online customer journey that they're having with this local gardening service. And the gardening service obviously is just an example that we can all easily understand. You know, you can change the example to suit you. But the first instance of any interaction here between the customer and the business here would be the individual clicking onto the Google My Business page, where they could then click on perhaps the website link. So they're now through onto the website. Now that is the second big interaction, isn't it, that that person is having with this business. And now onto the website's homepage. Now the website itself really should have what is known as a happy path as well. So the happy path is really a software development term for the sort of interactions that developers want the users to have with their applications, their software or website, for instance. So in this example, we're considering the website, aren't we? So, you know, perhaps they've clicked onto the homepage of that gardening services website, but it shouldn't really just stop there. You know, not always will somebody click onto a website, see the homepage, and that is enough for them then to pick up the phone and book that gardening service in. Maybe they want to have a look around. Maybe they want to have a look at a few reviews, for instance. Maybe they want to see some images or videos of previous gardens that this local landscaping company has worked on. So they have a look around the website. So that's more of the online customer journey. So that's something to take into account. Maybe they do like the look of the images and the video content that they've seen on the website, but for a lot of people, it's not quite enough. Maybe they want to then go and check onto a local review site. So they click out of that website, go back onto Google, type that business's name in with the word reviews. That's a very common search term. Then they're going to have a look around a local directory or review site, ask for recommendations. Maybe they see 2 or 3 good reviews, and then they decide then to open up Facebook or Instagram and check their Facebook or Instagram page out. But let's just say there's a problem somewhere along the journey. Let's say that this all looks really good, but it comes crunch time and it's time for this customer to ring up and book in this gardening service, but they can't find the phone number anywhere. And this is actually very, very common. You wouldn't believe how many websites we see where the website looks great, and then when it actually comes to the point of contact, like it's so difficult to find like the phone number or the contact information. So let's just say they've not got the phone number anywhere that you can see it easily. So you decide to actually send them a message, but it takes 3 days to get a reply. And actually within them 3 days, the customers decided to go somewhere else. So this is an example that, you know, we see different versions of all the time. You know, there's a customer roadmap almost where somebody goes from point A, which is kind of needing a service or knowing that they want a product, right through to becoming like a satisfied customer, or at least the point of contact where they're committed to making a purchase. So in our instance here, you know, that would be picking up the phone or contacting through a messaging app such as Facebook to book in that gardening service, or at least get them to come and, you know, give them a quote. And then what about afterwards? You know, what happens if this gardening service does a really good job? You know, reviews are so powerful. They are so powerful and often overlooked. Reviews and recommendations from others, you know, is a really big selling technique online. You know, you need to be getting reviews. For most businesses, you need to be getting more reviews and more referrals online. So, you know, that's even after the sale. Digital marketing really should not stop at the point of sale. Far from it. You know, it should be there to help funnel existing customers into becoming, you know, strong referrers and people that recommend you to others. So This really is an introduction to what an online customer journey is. So it's really getting a piece of paper or creating a little document like this. Obviously, this is going to be different for your business. This is just a digital marketing flowchart that we've created before, but it kind of does roughly the same job. We can just play around with it a little bit here. So on the left-hand side, we've got, they don't know you exist. Maybe they find you as a result of a Google search or an online ad. Maybe they've come again from a social media referral. Then they go onto your website. You know, if you're going to look at your real customer journey, then you can break down the website more. But you know, the majority of the members on here are not website specialists. So don't worry if you are not a website specialist yourself. You know, we do have like dedicated website weeks on MADM Academy where we're going to show you like how to, you know, make this journey better whilst they're on your website. But just for now, you know, have a little think about the different pages and actions that you want people to be able to take if they're on your website. You know, what steps do you want them to take after? They're going to go back onto social media, for instance. Where are they going to go after? You know, can they find your phone number easily enough if that's what they need to do? This is just really about creating a customer journey roadmap for what it's like for customers to interact with your business online. And remember as well, in an ideal world, people would all follow the same path. They're going to find you on search, or they're going to find you through online ads. They're going to come to your website. They're going to click through, purchase from you. Then they're going to go and leave some amazing reviews saying that you're the best business that they've ever interacted with. But you know, this is not the ideal world where these things happen so perfectly. So, you know, don't overthink this. If people are finding you from, you know, different routes and coming through to your website from different areas, or maybe your website isn't your core selling platform, maybe, you know, maybe you sell more from social media, for instance, you know, swap all this stuff around. But really, you should have 5 or 6, and don't worry if it's more or less. It should be 4 at least, I would say, steps that people can take as they interact with your business online. So by doing this, it's a very simple exercise that actually a lot of people don't do. And by doing it, you're going to get a much clearer understanding of, you know, the sort of steps that people do take as they move from being somebody really who maybe they have heard of you, so they go and search for you online, but really the interactions that they have with your business online. And obviously, it should go without saying that this is just the beginning. And as you get more confident with this kind of stuff, and as you learn more techniques, then you're going to learn how to improve each of these steps, and you're going to use tools such as Google Analytics to actually track and measure exactly. So it's not just guesswork. This is all about removing the guesswork. You're going to use actual tools that give you real, you know, real-time, accurate data and insights in terms of what people are really doing. So, you know, you don't have to rely on your hunch or guess what people are actually doing. You can actually see that, well, you know, for every 100 people that click onto your website, you know, only 2 of them are actually then clicking through to actually order from you, etc. But again, you know, we don't want to go too off track here. This is all about today, just creating a little rough roadmap that you can either do with a tool such as Canva or with pen and paper.